Hey party people, welcome back to another Tutorial Tuesday. I'm Holly Nicole George, the Twister Sister. Became known as the Twister Sister because I turned my passion and hobby of making balloon animals into a successful business, and now I'm helping other people do the same. So today in this tutorial, we're gonna learn how to do another really cute, fast, and simple Valentine's Day themed balloon. This is gonna be two hearts kind of interlocking that can be a great table centerpiece, a headband. Probably wouldn't work so well as a bracelet, but you could wear it as a bracelet, or you could stick it on a wand. So there's a whole bunch of things you can do with this one design, so I can't wait to show you. We're gonna start off by inflating two 260s. You can pick any Valentine's sort of colors you want. Red and white would be pretty, red and pink. I've got a fuchsia and then a light pink here, and I've inflated them both with about a 2-inch tail, and then I let a good amount of air out so that they're really nice and soft and squishy. And then you just want to tie them together. Okay, so we've got both balloons tied together. Now we're going to start off with a 6-petal flower actually, but just make your petals somewhat small, maybe smaller than you normally would. So I'm just going to fold my balloon over about like this, about the size of my palm, and give it a twist. And then we're going to do the same thing 2 more times on that light pink balloon to make a 3-petal cluster there. And then we're going to do the same thing with our other balloon. So I'm going to do 3 petals on this balloon as well. 2 and 3. Okay, so we've got this strange looking thing. We just want to arrange this now into a flower. So just move your little loops and stuff around until they all line up nicely, and then they're like this, like a Pokemon ball. Okay, and then you want to take each side where the colors come together, and you just want to flip them to get them to be alternating colors. Okay, flipped them. And then you're probably going to have to flatten everything out again. These things like to move around sometimes. Okay, now you can see I didn't do a very good job of doing consistent loop sizes on here. We've got this one is a little bit bigger than the rest, but that's okay, because if you're going to put it like this, you can always stick that bigger one that doesn't fit in the back. Okay, so with the rest of our balloon, we're going to make 2 hearts with these 2 balloons. So you should have little tails at the end, and you want your balloon to be really squishy and easy to shape. And so I'm just going to actually stretch and lengthen my balloon and pull on it. Kind of helps it to be a little bit softer, and then take whatever tail you have. Should have a little bit, and you're just going to bring it into your base here and just twist it in by wrapping it in around those petals. Okay, so we've got one big loop. We're going to do the same thing with the other balloon. So I'm going to stretch it, pull it, make it nice and long and soft so I can give it some good heart shape. Okay, I'm going to take this little tiny bit I have at the end, and then same thing, just twist it in at the base there. Okay, there we go. Now you want to arrange these 2 big loops so that they're kind of alternating like that. So I just took the darker pink one and I pulled it forward and moved the 2 lighter pink ones towards the back. So they're kind of interlocking. And this actually kind of looks like a heart, just like that. I'm just seeing it by looking at the camera here, which was not my intent. So we're going to continue with what I originally planned, which is 2 individual hearts. So if you watched last week's, it was last week, right? Yeah. Last week's video on the gorilla, and I showed you how I like to shape my heart balloons. Let me move this out of the way. There we go. That video will give you some more instruction on how to kind of fold these and get used to shaping your balloons into a nice heart shape. But basically you take the middle, pull it down, squeeze it, make a little point there, and you've got a cute little heart. Okay, and we want to do the same thing with our light pink balloon. I'm just going to bring the middle down. We're going to squeeze where we want that point to be. Give the outer part some nice rounded shapes and squeeze the middle part again. Going for a nice little bit of a point. All right, so that will work. And then you just want to make sure to put your hearts back to where they're interlocking. And now you've got two really cute interlocking hearts for Valentine's Day. So once you have your hearts done, you can do a lot of different things with this. This will sit up on a table by itself. So this would be a great little table centerpiece that only takes 2 balloons and comes together pretty fast. You don't need any artwork or anything. You can also attach this to a headband, which would also be really cute for kind of a big eye-catching Valentine's hat if you're at a party. I don't think this would work as a bracelet so much. I think it's too big for a bracelet. But I wanted to show you one other thing that is fun. You could take a third balloon. Let me just set this one down real quick. You could take a third 260 fully inflated and let a good amount of air out so that it's also soft, and then fold it in half, come down, find the middle point, twist it right there in the middle, okay? And then take your hearts that you made, and we're just going to attach this white balloon into the base. Okay, I'm just going to pull each balloon down through my petals so that they're both coming down the bottom, and then we're going to spiral this to make a wand. So 1, 2, 3, all the way down, spiraling nice and pretty, and then twist at the end. Got your 2 little bubbles. And now this is a really cool, ooh, I got some static going on. This would be a really cool balloon for any line work events that you have around Valentine's Day. Only takes 3 balloons, no artwork needed, and it's really pretty and eye-catching. Little girls would love this. I actually got the idea for this a long time ago. I did a mission trip down in Costa Rica, and there was a girl. They were all very shy at first, but as they started warming up to me and what I was doing as I was handing out balloons to everyone, there was a little girl that came up and asked, and she was trying to like draw out 2 hearts that were interlocking, and that's what she wanted me to make her. And I had never done it before, and I didn't know how it would turn out, but once I did it, I loved it. And so I've always kind of I always think of that whenever I make something like this. Is she was the first one to ever actually ask me for this, and we didn't speak the same language at all, but she was still able to communicate what she wanted, and then what I gave her put a big smile on her face, so I think it was a winner. So try this for your events this year. The clip art is available for it, so you can print that out, put it on your menu, and that way people know to ask you for this at your next event. You don't have to try to describe it to them. Also, if you're a YouTube channel member, make sure to check the members only area for your big perk for January. I just uploaded yesterday the replay of my Florida Super Jam class that I taught down in Orlando. So if you weren't able to go to the convention, or you did go to the convention and you kind of need a little refresher on what was taught, I filmed all the things that I taught in the class, so it's easy for you to go back and watch them, replay, pause, fast forward, whatever you need to do. And then you can also see the artwork and stuff like that up close. So YouTube channel members, that is for you guys this month. Make sure you get in on that. If you're not a YouTube channel member, it's only $4.99 a month, and I put stuff like that out every single month for my members, so it's definitely worth it. It's a good deal. If you have any questions on how to join, there's a link in the description to a video where I answer some more frequently asked questions about the membership program. And I am getting ready to leave. I'm actually going to be leaving on an airplane on Thursday to head up to DC, where there's another balloon convention happening called Capital Kidvention, and I hope to see a lot of you guys there. If not, think about it for next year, maybe. And I'll be also doing a replay of my classes from Capital Kidvention for the big monthly perk in February for the YouTube channel members. So if you aren't able to go to these conventions, I've got you guys covered. So this Tutorial Tuesday is a wrap. I hope you guys like this one. Let me know what you think in the comments. Look forward to seeing what you think. And if you guys have any suggestions for future Tutorial Tuesdays, we're coming up at the end of January, so that means we only have a couple more weeks left to do Valentine's themed things. So if there's something you really want to see for Valentine's Day balloon, put your suggestions in the comments and we'll see if we can make that happen for you. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you back again next week for another Tutorial Tuesday. Bye!